and today I want to talk about my heater fuel tank. This is a bit of an update. I did do a video which I mentioned this briefly in before, and I got such a response from that video, people wanting to know where I got this tank from. So I left a description in the comments section where to buy the tank, but also people wanted to know where I got the pickup pipe from that I used, because it draws diesel down from the bottom and up. I can see there's the pipe there. You can't quite see the pickup because it's behind the top. Oh, yeah, I'll bring it around. There you go. So there's the pipe, and that goes down. Now for that I used an old model aeroplane pickup out of an old fuel tank that I'd left kicking around from the days when I used to build model aeroplanes. And everyone wants to know where I got that from. Well, they're about 20 quid, these tanks, and it seemed a lot of money to me just because you want to butcher it and take that out. So I wanted to wait until I could find a proper article, and here it is. This is a proper pickup pipe for a fuel tank, and if this works I'll leave a description down below for this as well. This is like 6 quid off of eBay, but it does come from our old friends in China, so be prepared to wait for it. So if you're thinking of doing this modification yourself, order this first if it works. So I'm going to try and fit it now and see if it works, but before I fit it I'll need to get the fuel out of the fuel line, because if I undo these fuel pipes here and here, then I'm going to get diesel everywhere and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run my heater just to draw the fuel out of the line. And before I switch it on to get the fuel out of the line and clear the line of fuel, I'm simply going to do this. Put my hand in there, grab the pickup pipe and take it off. There you go, that come off really easy. That's why I didn't want to recommend using this either, because you need to use silicone rubber, and I weren't sure how this was going to react with the diesel. As you can see, that come off really easy. So now I've taken that off, I'm going to run my diesel heater, draw all the fuel out of the line before I disconnect it all. And also I need to cut this to length. I want this so that it's not too long. I don't want this touching the bottom of the tank. I want it about ½ inch above the bottom of the tank, just in case I get any water in there, or there's water in the fuel. That way the water will sink to the bottom and it won't get sucked up into the heater. So right, that's my next job. Switch it on and dismantle it. I'll let you know how I get on. Well, that was quicker than expected. Didn't take long at all to draw the fuel out of there, and I've undone the fuel filter and put it, kind of cocked it up that way like that to stop any fuel running back through. The last thing I want is for my van to smell diesely like a boat. Now whilst I was waiting for that to suck the fuel up, I cut the pipe to length, so my pipe is now the right length. That doesn't quite reach the bottom, should be about there, and that'll stop any, if there is any water in the fuel, it will stop that getting sucked up into my heater. So yeah, that's my next job. Now the real nice thing about these tanks is the opening is so big I can get my hand in there to get hold of the nut and do it up. Yeah, that's a real nice feature, that is. It's big enough to fit these sort of things to it. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Right, I'll crack on. Well, that was a complete success. I've had the heater running, I've managed to suck all the air out of the system now. I was a little bit worried because this pipe is tiny. Look at the diameter of that. It is absolutely, you know, it's compared to the other pipe, it's really small diameter, and I was a little bit worried it might restrict the flow, but no, it's fine. It absolutely works perfect. So yeah, and whilst it was all in bits, I took the opportunity to make this pipe a little bit longer. This pipe here, between the pickup and the fuel filter, was a little bit too taut. It was a bit too tight. It actually went from here to there like that. So yeah, I think I cut it a bit too short, really, to be fair. So I've managed to, I've got a bit left over, so I used a bit that was left over to make it a bit longer. So yeah, really pleased with it. Now the original pipe, well, not the original, the one that I used first was as a pickup was this, and this was out of a fuel tank from a model aeroplane. And I didn't want to leave a link for this because you can't buy these two little bits of brass. You have to buy the whole tank, and it's like 20 quid. I think I mentioned that before, didn't I? Yeah. But anyway, that's why I wanted to try this out first, because I've got so many people saying to me, "Oh, where'd you get the bits? Where'd you get these parts from?" And I've just said to everyone, don't do this, because this is just too dear. It's just, and I wanted to find a cheaper alternative, and I didn't want to recommend anything until I've actually found it and tried it out, and made sure that the people I'm buying it from are legit and I actually got it. So yeah, basically I wanted to try it out before I recommended anything. I didn't want people to say, oh, I've done that what you said and it's rubbish. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anything unless I'd actually tried it myself. So yeah, there you go. I'm really pleased with that. Pleased as punch, as they say. There's my modified tank. Considering, yeah, that was only like, I think it was £27 for the tank, £5 for the pickup. Oh, and I spent a little bit of extra money on a better fuel filter as well. That was another £5. So they say 35 quid. So that's a lot of £35 upgrade. So it's not too expensive and well worth it. And some people might say, well, why bother? Why not just use the original stuff that comes in the kit? Well, that's fine if you want to do that. I just didn't like this tank. This is the original tank. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I mean, it works. You know, it's quality really. But I didn't like it because, simple reason. I think I mentioned this before. You have to make a hole in the bottom of the tank. So you're drawing fuel from the bottom. So if anything was to happen, that pipe got knocked off or broke or just simply come off, because it's only held on with those little clips, and if that's full of diesel, I mean, that's a 10 litre tank. You imagine having 10 litres of diesel pouring out all over the bottom of your van. Yeah, not good at all. So I just didn't want to risk it. That's why I changed it out for a much better tank. Well, to me it seems like a better idea anyway, because you're drawing fuel from the top, so you're less likely to have a spillage. Yeah, I just didn't want to risk having a spillage. that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, there you go. So all I've done really is swap these out for that pickup pipe, and I'm really pleased with that now. It's a lot better. Oh, excuse me, got itch. Yeah, well, yeah, look, I've done I didn't show you this. This is the back of the bed. I put this there because the mattress is the other side. And that's just there to hide the mattress. My white picket fence. The van lifers version of a white picket fence. Oh, neighbours. What was I going to say? Yeah, that's it. There you go. So that's why I did a little upgrade. I just think it looks better. And it's nice and neat. It's tucked away in the corner. So there you are. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'd like to say a Merry Christmas to each and every one of you, and especially to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. It would be very nice, and I really do appreciate your support. It helps the channel grow. Yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm really like stoked. I mean, I set out, I wanted 1,000 subscribers by Christmas, and yeah, I've done that. I mean, I just can't believe how quickly I got 1,000 subscribers. I'm really appreciative. Yeah, I can't appreciate. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I think you get the idea. I'm very grateful. So, right. So, what am I going to be doing next? I'm going to be doing some drawers. I need to make some drawers inside. Finish off my cabinets, my cabinet. Yeah, right, I'm going to go. I'm just waffling on now. So yeah, ta-ra for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. And Merry Christmas. And yeah, take care. Look after each other. Be careful out there. Ta-ra for now.